All right, let's be real for a second. How much of your paycheck just vanishes? Between rent, groceries, and bills, it feels like you're working just to keep the lights on, with little left for actually living. But what if the problem isn't your income, but your location? Imagine transforming that same $1,500 a month, a tight budget at home, into a comfortable, adventurous life abroad. This isn't a fantasy, it's called geo-arbitrage. By leveraging your location, you can unlock a world where your money works for you, not the other way around. Today, we're exploring how you can thrive, not just survive, on this budget in some of the world's most appealing countries. But before we dive into palm-fringed beaches and ancient cities, we have to cover the essentials. The non-negotiables that stand between you and a failed move. First, understand visas. You can't just arrive with a suitcase and stay indefinitely. While many countries offer 30 to 90-day tourist visas, long-term stability comes from proper channels like digital nomad visas, designed for remote workers with steady income, or retirement visas for passive earners. Always check official government sources for the latest rules. Outdated blog advice can lead to trouble. Next, health insurance is non-negotiable. A medical emergency abroad without coverage can wipe out your savings instantly. While some countries offer public health care, the quality varies. Investing $50 to $200 monthly in international insurance buys peace of mind. Finally, budget wisely. Allocate roughly half your income to housing and utilities, a quarter to food, including the joy of eating out, and the rest to transport, insurance, and, crucially, an emergency fund for life's surprises. With this framework, let's explore the best countries to live on $1,500 per month in 2025, which can open the door to a richer life. Number 12. Greece. Let's begin our journey not with the most affordable option, but with one of the most dreamt about, Greece. We are immediately setting aside the iconic high-gloss islands of Mykonos and Santorini, as your budget requires a more nuanced approach. Instead, we focus on Greece's larger, more authentic gems that offer incredible value without sacrificing the classic Mediterranean experience. The primary targets here are the vast island of Crete, rich with Minoan history and vibrant local culture, and the Peloponnese Peninsula, a mainland treasure trove of ancient ruins like Olympia and Mycenae, surrounded by stunning mountain and coastal landscapes. The overarching vibe is a slow, sun-drenched lifestyle where life happens outdoors at a leisurely pace. Imagine long, late-afternoon lunches at a seaside taverna, incredibly friendly and welcoming locals, and a profound sense of history embedded in every village and archaeological site. On a budget of $1,500, your financial planning becomes key. Housing will be your largest expense. A simple but comfortable one-bedroom apartment with a sea view in a town like Chania, Crete, or Nafplio, Peloponnese, can be secured for between $500 and $700 monthly. Utilities, including reliable internet, may add another $100 to $150. Your daily cost of living is where Greece shines on this budget. Incredibly fresh produce, local cheeses, and wine from regional vineyards are affordable when you shop at local markets. A coffee at a Café Neon might cost just €2, and this daily ritual is a cornerstone of social life. Dining out is a pleasure. A generous meal of grilled fish or moussaka in a local taverna will rarely exceed $12 to $15. A monthly grocery budget of $250 to $300 is comfortable. Transportation is manageable with affordable local buses, but renting a scooter or a small car for around $300 a month provides unparalleled freedom to explore hidden coves and mountain villages. The legal pathway is now clearer with Greece's digital nomad visa. To qualify, you must prove a stable monthly income of at least €3,500, which is above our $1,500 focus. But this visa is the goal if your income increases. Initially, most will enter on a 90-day tourist visa, with the option to do a visa run to a non-Schengen country to reset the clock, though this is not a perfect long-term strategy. The advantages of life in Greece are undeniable: a fantastic climate, a world-renowned and healthy cuisine, and breathtaking natural beauty. The drawbacks include a significant language barrier outside tourist areas, making basic Greek phrases essential for integration, and a famously slow bureaucratic system that requires patience. This lifestyle is ideal for retirees, writers, or remote workers who prioritize a calm, historically rich environment over urban hustle and fast-paced modern amenities. Number 11. Argentina. Argentina, and particularly its captivating capital of Buenos Aires, presents a uniquely complex but incredibly rewarding opportunity. The city earns its nickname, the Paris of South America, through its grand European-style architecture, wide boulevards, and a deep-rooted cultural obsession with art, theater, and music, with the soulful rhythm of tango providing a constant soundtrack to urban life. The single most critical factor for your budget is Argentina's unique dual currency system. The official exchange rate is often significantly less favorable than the parallel market rate, known locally as the dollar blue. As a foreigner, you can legally access this better rate by bringing US dollars in cash to exchange at licensed Cuevas exchange houses, or by using money transfer services like Western Union. This effectively increases the purchasing power of your $1,500 by a considerable margin, though this advantage fluctuates and requires active management. For accommodation, targeting trendy, safe neighborhoods like Palermo Soho, with its boutique shops and cafes, or the more elegant Recoleta, known for its museums and parks, is ideal. A modern one-bedroom apartment in these areas can range from $400 to $600 per month, depending on amenities and proximity to subway stations. Utilities, including high-speed internet, are relatively inexpensive, typically adding $60 to $100. Daily living costs are where your budget stretches impressively. World-class dining is accessible. A legendary Argentine steak dinner with a bottle of Malbec can cost under $20 per person. Groceries from local ferias, markets, are affordable, with a monthly budget of $250 being more than sufficient. The city's extensive and cheap subway and bus system, Subte, makes getting around easy for about $20 a month. A rich social life centered around cafes, art galleries, and nightclubs is easily sustainable. Regarding visas, Argentina offers a relatively straightforward path. Tourists can initially stay for 90 days, which can be extended for another 90 by visiting a local immigration office. For long-term stays, the digital Nomad visa allows for a temporary residency for up to 1 year, requiring proof of remote work and a minimum monthly income of at least $1,000 income that your budget, with the favorable exchange rate, can meet. The undeniable pros include an unparalleled cultural and culinary scene, a vibrant, educated population, and a thrilling urban energy. The significant cons are the economic volatility, which can affect prices and stability, and an absolute necessity to learn Spanish for meaningful integration beyond expat circles. Petty crime, like bag snatching, is a concern in crowded areas, requiring constant vigilance. Argentina is best suited for culturally curious, adaptable individuals who are financially savvy and seek an intense, stimulating urban experience over a tranquil retreat. It's for those who are comfortable with a degree of uncertainty in exchange for a rich, passionate way of life. Number 10. Bosnia and Herzegovina. For the traveler seeking a destination rich in history and natural beauty, far from the mainstream tourist trail, Bosnia and Herzegovina offers a profoundly authentic and affordable experience. The country's unique character is defined by a captivating blend of Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian influences, visible in its architecture, cuisine, and culture, all set within a dramatic landscape of deep river canyons and rugged mountains. The atmosphere is one of resilience and warmth, where a complex history, including the visible scars of the 1990s conflict, adds a layer of depth and poignancy to the stunning scenery. The cost of living is a primary advantage. A comfortable, modern one-bedroom apartment in a central location in Sarajevo, the capital, or Mostar, the iconic city of the Starry Most Bridge, typically costs between $300 and $450 per month. Utilities, including internet, are remarkably low, adding approximately $80 to $120. Daily expenses are minimal. A fulfilling meal of cevapi, which is a grilled minced meat, with samoon and onions costs around $3 to $5, while a monthly grocery budget for one person can easily be kept under $200. Public transportation within cities is inexpensive, and inner-city bus travel is both affordable and scenic, making exploring the country very budget-friendly. The visa situation represents the most significant challenge for long-term stays. Citizens of the EU, US, Canada, and Australia can enter visa-free for 90 days within a 180-day period. There is no straightforward digital nomad visa currently available, making long-term residency difficult without formal employment, study, or family reunification. Many foreigners manage with tourist visa runs, but this is an unofficial and potentially unreliable strategy. The pros of life in Bosnia are compelling. Exceptionally low costs, breathtaking and uncrowded nature, perfect for hiking and rafting, deeply rich history, and genuinely hospitable people. The cons are important to consider. Bureaucratic processes can be slow and complex. English proficiency is mostly limited to the younger generation in urban centers, and public infrastructure outside major cities can be underdeveloped. Healthcare quality for complex issues may necessitate travel to neighboring countries. Bosnia and Herzegovina is ideally suited for the adventurous, culturally curious budget traveler or digital nomad who values history and outdoor activities over luxury resorts and nightlife. It is a destination for those seeking a meaningful connection with a place and its people, and who are comfortable with a degree of improvisation and challenge in exchange for an unforgettable, off-the-beaten-path European experience. Number 9. Albania. Albania is rapidly emerging as one of Europe's last undiscovered coastal gems, offering a compelling mix of affordability, stunning natural beauty, and a uniquely vibrant energy. The country's primary draw is its breathtaking Ionian Sea coastline, often called the Albanian Riviera, which features crystal-clear waters and dramatic mountain backdrops that rival neighboring Greece and Italy at a fraction of the cost. The overall atmosphere is one of chaotic growth and warm hospitality, with a sense of possibility as the country opens up to the world. For a budget of $1,500 per month, you can secure a high standard of living. Housing is exceptionally affordable. A modern, one-bedroom apartment in a prime location in the coastal hub of Saranda or Vlore, potentially with a sea view, typically rents for $350 to $500 per month. In the bustling, colorful capital of Tirana, expect to pay a similar amount for a central apartment. Utilities, including reliable internet, are inexpensive, adding around $80 to $120. Daily living costs are remarkably low. Dining out is a pleasure, with a substantial meal at a good restaurant costing between $8 and $15. Groceries from local markets are very affordable, with a monthly budget of $200 to $250 being sufficient. A coffee in a trendy Tirana cafe costs about $1.50. Transportation is cheap, with intracity buses costing under 50 cents and intercity fares remaining low, though renting a car, $25 to $35 per day, is recommended for exploring the rugged countryside. The visa situation is straightforward for short-term stays. Citizens of the US, UK, EU, and many other nations can enter Albania without a visa for up to 1 year. This makes it an exceptionally easy destination for a long-term trial stay without complex paperwork. However, pathways to formal long-term residency beyond 1 year can be less clear than in EU nations. The advantages of choosing Albania are clear. Ultra-low cost of living, spectacular and uncrowded beaches, a year-round mild climate, and the excitement of an emerging destination. The disadvantages include still developing infrastructure in some areas, which can mean occasional power cuts or poor road conditions outside cities, and bureaucratic inefficiencies. English is spoken mainly by younger people in tourist areas, so learning basic Albanian phrases is beneficial. Albania is ideally suited for adventurous sun-seekers, digital nomads, and budget-conscious travelers who want a Mediterranean beach lifestyle with a unique cultural twist and without the high costs of Western Europe. It is perfect for those who value natural beauty and authenticity over polished luxury. Number 8. Colombia. Colombia has spectacularly transformed into a premier destination for expats and digital nomads, offering an intoxicating blend of vibrant urban energy, breathtaking natural diversity, and warm, welcoming culture. The country's vibe is undeniably infectious, characterized by the rhythmic pulse of salsa music, the friendliness of its people, and landscapes that span from Andean peaks and coffee plantations to Caribbean beaches and Amazon rainforest. The key to a successful experience lies in strategic location choice, as safety and ambiance can vary significantly between neighborhoods and cities. On a $1,500 monthly budget, you can live comfortably in secure, well-appointed areas. In Medellin, the city of eternal spring, with its perfect year-round climate, the upscale neighborhood of El Poblado offers modern apartments, trendy restaurants, and a strong expat community, with a one-bedroom costing between $500 and $700. In the capital, Bogotá, neighborhoods like Chapinero Alto provide a vibrant, artistic atmosphere with excellent dining options at similar price points. Utilities for a small apartment typically add $80 to $120. Daily living costs are reasonable. A budget of $300 to $400 covers groceries and frequent dining out, including a delicious Menú del Día lunch for around $4 to $6. The city's modern metro and bus systems are affordable, with monthly transit passes under $30. Colombia's major advantage is its formal digital nomad visa, which allows a stay of up to 2 years for remote workers meeting an income threshold approximately 3 times the Colombian minimum wage, which your budget likely satisfies when applying. The pros of life in Colombia are immense: a perfect climate in key cities, a rich and passionate culture, stunning natural beauty easily accessible for weekend trips, and a low cost of living relative to the quality of life. The primary con is the need for heightened safety awareness. Petty theft like phone snatching is common, requiring you to avoid displaying valuables and to use registered taxis at night. While major cities have excellent healthcare, securing international insurance is crucial. Colombia is ideal for the socially oriented digital nomad or expat who thrives in dynamic urban environments and seeks a perfect balance between modern city comforts, outdoor adventure, and an unforgettable cultural experience. It's for those who are street smart and want to be immersed in a country that celebrates life with passion. Number 7. Brazil. Brazil offers a lifestyle defined by its immense scale and even larger spirit, a country where joy is found in the simple pleasures of sun, sand, music, and community. The vibe is inherently rhythmic and warm, focused on living life to the fullest. While iconic metropolises like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo are exciting but expensive, your $1,500 budget is ideally suited for safer, highly organized cities that provide an exceptional quality of life. Florianópolis, an island with 42 distinct beaches, seamlessly blends urban amenities with a laid-back surf culture. Curitiba is renowned for its innovative urban planning and green spaces, while the capital, Brasília, offers a modern, structured lifestyle with a strong international community. Financially, this budget allows for a comfortable life. A modern one-bedroom apartment in a desirable neighborhood in these cities typically costs between $450 and $650 per month. Utilities, including reliable internet and electricity, will add approximately $100 to $150. Groceries are affordable, especially fresh fruits and vegetables, with a monthly budget of $250 being sufficient. Dining out is a national pastime. A lunch at a local Prato Feito spot costs around $6 to $8, while a churrascaria, Brazilian steakhouse, experience is a $25 to $30 splurge. Public transportation in these cities is efficient and cheap, with monthly passes costing around $30. For long-term stays, Brazil's visa process has been streamlined with a specific digital nomad visa. Requirements include proof of a steady remote income, which must meet or exceed a specific threshold, currently around $1,500 per month or $18,000 in savings, and valid health insurance. The initial visa grants 1 year of residency. The advantages of choosing Brazil are profound: a breathtaking natural environment, a vibrant and welcoming culture, and a low cost of living for the quality of life offered. The primary challenge is safety. While the recommended cities are safer, vigilance against petty crime is essential, and it's crucial to research neighborhoods thoroughly. Furthermore, the Portuguese language barrier is significant. English is not widely spoken, making learning the language key to true integration and daily life. Brazil is perfect for the outgoing, nature-loving individual who wants to immerse themselves in a culture that celebrates community and outdoor living. It's best suited for those who are patient, adaptable, and seek a rich sensory experience over a quiet, predictable routine. Number 6. Georgia. Nestled at the crossroads of Europe and Asia amidst rugged landscapes, Georgia offers a uniquely accessible and affordable adventure. The country's vibe is a captivating blend of ancient history and burgeoning modernity. Where millennia-old winemaking traditions, Georgia is considered the birthplace of wine, meet a rapidly developing capital in Tbilisi. The landscape is dominated by dramatic mountain ranges, while the culture is defined by a world-renowned heartfelt hospitality known for generous feasts and toasts. The most significant advantage is Georgia's unparalleled visa policy. Citizens of the United States, European Union, United Kingdom, and many other nations can enter, live, and work in Georgia completely visa-free for 365 days. This eliminates the complex paperwork and financial proof required by most digital nomad visas, making it the simplest long-term destination on our list. Your $1,500 budget affords a high quality of life. Housing in Tbilisi is exceptionally affordable. A stylish, fully furnished one-bedroom apartment in the charming Old Town, or the trendy Vake district, costs between $400 and $600 per month. Utility costs for a modern apartment, including high-speed internet, average a low $80 to $120 monthly. Daily living costs are a highlight. Food and wine are incredible values. A hearty multi-course traditional feast with unlimited homemade wine in a local restaurant costs around $15 to $25. Groceries from local markets are inexpensive, with a monthly budget of $200 to $250 being more than sufficient. A ride on the efficient Tbilisi metro costs just 20 cents. For exploration, Marshrutka travel to mountain regions like Kazbegi is very cheap, though renting a car, $25 to $35 per day, provides the best freedom. The pros are compelling. The unmatched one-year visa-free access, extremely low cost of living, stunning and varied landscapes for hiking and skiing, and a truly unique culture centered around food and wine. The cons include harsh, cold winters, a significant language barrier outside Tbilisi, as Georgian is a unique language with its own alphabet, and a smaller, less established expat community than in Southeast Asia, which can lead to feelings of isolation. Georgia is ideal for the independent, adventurous traveler or digital nomad who values ease of entry, rich history, and outdoor activities over a bustling social scene. It's perfect for those who want to dive into a deeply authentic culture and don't mind a bit of logistical challenge and winter coziness. Number 5. Spain. Spain offers the quintessential European dream: vibrant culture, exquisite food, and a sun-drenched pace of life. But achieving it on a budget requires looking beyond the expensive hubs of Barcelona and Madrid. The true value lies in its smaller, captivating cities like Valencia, with its futuristic city of arts and sciences and sprawling beaches, or Granada, nestled in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada, where ancient Alhambra Palace watches over a city rich with Moorish history and the irresistible tradition of free tapas with every drink. The vibe here is authentic Spanish charm, centered around the daily rituals of the midday siesta, the evening stroll, and long, social meals that prioritize community and enjoyment. With a $1,500 monthly budget, a comfortable life is achievable but requires mindful allocation. A modern one-bedroom apartment in a desirable neighborhood of Valencia or Granada will typically cost between $650 and $800, representing the largest portion of your expenses. Utilities, including internet, will add another $120 to $180. Groceries from local markets are reasonably priced, with a monthly budget of $300, allowing for a healthy and varied diet. The joy of Spain is its affordable social life. A coffee on a terrace costs around $2, a Menú del Día lunch is $12 to $15, and tapas. Crawls in Granada offer incredible value. Spain's digital nomad visa provides a legal pathway for remote workers, though its income requirement is notably higher than our benchmark, demanding proof of approximately $2,500 to $3,000 per month. For initial exploration, the standard 90-day Schengen tourist visa applies, with no extensions possible, making the Nomad visa essential for long-term stays. The advantages are immense: a world-class quality of life, unparalleled food and wine culture, excellent and affordable healthcare, and superb safety. High-speed trains also connect these cities to the rest of Europe with ease. The primary challenges are a famously slow and complex bureaucracy when navigating residency and the absolute necessity of learning basic Spanish for true integration and daily tasks outside tourist zones. This lifestyle is perfect for those who seek a deeply cultural, stable, and health-conscious life in Europe. It's ideal for individuals who value history, community, and gastronomy over extreme affordability and are willing to navigate some administrative hurdles for an unparalleled living experience. Number 4. Vietnam. Vietnam stands as a titan of value and vibrancy in Southeast Asia, offering an experience that is both intensely stimulating and remarkably affordable. The energy here is palpable, a thrilling blend of ancient tradition and breakneck modernization. From the motorbike-choked, chaotic streets of Hanoi's Old Quarter to the sleek coastal modernity of Da Nang and the bustling commercial heart of Ho Chi Minh City, the country is a study in contrasts. The vibe is one of constant motion, centered around incredible street food culture, strong coffee, and a resilient, forward-looking population. On a $1,500 monthly budget, you can secure a standard of living that borders on luxurious. A modern, serviced apartment in a central district of Ho Chi Minh City or Da Nang, complete with a pool, gym, and cleaning services, typically rents for between $600 and $800. In smaller cities like Hoi An or Hue, prices are significantly lower. Utilities are inexpensive, often included in serviced apartments or adding $50 to $100 otherwise. Daily living is where Vietnam truly shines. You can eat incredibly well for very little. A flavorful bowl of pho or banh mi from a street vendor costs $1 to $2, while a lavish meal at a high-end restaurant rarely exceeds $20. The coffee culture is a daily ritual, with a rich Vietnamese iced coffee costing about $1.50. Groceries from local markets are cheap, with a $200 monthly budget being ample. Travel is exceptionally affordable, with modern buses and domestic flights connecting the country cheaply. Vietnam's visa situation is accessible, though not as straightforward as a digital nomad visa. Most visitors enter on a 30-day e-visa, which can be extended, or obtain a 3-month business visa through agencies. Long-term stability requires periodic visa runs or agency assistance. The advantages are undeniable: an ultra-low cost of living, arguably the world's most exciting and diverse street food scene, stunning natural beauty from Ha Long Bay to the Central Highlands, and a fast-paced, dynamic environment. The cons include the initial culture shock of intense traffic, noise, and pollution in major cities, a significant language barrier with limited English outside tourist centers, and a sometimes complex bureaucracy. Vietnam is perfect for the adventurous, adaptable individual who thrives on energy and values experiential living over material possessions. It's ideal for foodies, digital nomads, and those seeking maximum adventure per dollar, who are unfazed by chaos and eager to dive into a deeply captivating culture. Number 3. Mexico. Mexico presents an ideal balance for those seeking a vibrant international experience without the extreme culture shock or distance from North America. The country's appeal lies in its incredible diversity, offering everything from the bohemian highland towns and Pacific Coast surf villages to bustling modern cities and tranquil colonial gems. The vibe can shift from the lively, art-filled streets of San Miguel de Allende to the laid-back beach town atmosphere of places like Puerto Escondido, all underpinned by a rich indigenous and Spanish colonial history and a world-renowned culinary tradition. A monthly budget of $1,500 allows for a very comfortable lifestyle in many of Mexico's safest and most charming locales. In Mérida, the cultural capital of the Yucatan Peninsula, celebrated for its safety, a beautiful one-bedroom apartment in a central neighborhood rents for $500 to $700. A similar range applies in San Miguel de Allende, though prices can be higher for premium locations. Utilities, including high-speed internet, are reasonable, typically costing $80 to $150 per month. Daily expenses are manageable. A budget of $300 to $400 covers groceries from local markets and frequent dining out, where a delicious meal at a mid-range restaurant costs $10 to $15. Mexico's famous street food provides incredible value for just a few dollars. Public transportation within cities is cheap, with bus fares under 50 cents, and inner-city buses are modern and affordable. The visa process begins with a 180-day tourist card issued on arrival. For long-term stays, Mexico offers a temporary resident visa, obtainable at a consulate outside the country, which requires proving a steady income or substantial savings. This visa is renewable and can lead to permanent residency. The pros are significant: proximity to the US and Canada, a massive and supportive expat network simplifying integration, an unparalleled and diverse food scene, and generally excellent, affordable healthcare. The cons include safety concerns that vary dramatically by region, requiring thorough research and rising costs in popular expat destinations, which can strain a tighter budget. Mexico is the perfect choice for first-time expats, retirees, or remote workers seeking a smooth transition to life abroad. It is ideal for those who value a rich cultural experience, modern amenities, and a strong sense of community, all while maintaining relatively easy connections back home. Number 2. Thailand. Thailand remains a cornerstone of the global expat community for a powerful reason. It masterfully balances ancient spiritual traditions with modern conveniences, all within a framework of remarkable affordability. The nation's Land of Smiles moniker is earned through a culture of gentleness, respect, and a focus on Sanuk. The vibe ranges from the electrifying, futuristic energy of Bangkok to the laid-back, creative digital nomad hub of Chiang Mai and the pristine, idyllic beaches of islands like Koh Lanta, offering a lifestyle for every preference. A $1,500 monthly budget provides significant flexibility and a high quality of life. In Chiang Mai, a modern, furnished condo with a pool and gym in a popular area like Nimenhamen costs $400 to $600. In Bangkok, a similar standard of accommodation in a neighborhood like Ari or On Nut ranges from $600 to $800. Utilities are low, typically $80 to $120. The world-renowned street food culture means you can enjoy delicious, hygienic meals for $2 to $3, while a monthly grocery budget of $250 is generous. Excellent, affordable healthcare is a major draw, with routine doctor visits costing around $30 to $40. Thailand's primary challenge is its complex long-term visa situation. The standard 30-day visa exemption or 60-day tourist visa require border runs or extensions, which are unsustainable long-term. More stable options include the education visa for studying Thai or Muay Thai, or the Thailand Elite Visa, a long-term residency program requiring a significant upfront investment, starting around $18,000 for 5 years. The advantages are profound: an exceptional cost of living to quality of life ratio, arguably the best street food in the world, a well-established and diverse expat community, and stunning natural beauty from mountains to beaches. The disadvantages include tourist overcrowding in certain areas, perennial visa complications, and air quality issues during the burning season, which is between February and April in the north. Thailand is ideal for the first-time expat or digital nomad seeking a comfortable, well-trodden path with immense infrastructure and community support. It's perfect for food lovers, wellness enthusiasts, and those who want a blend of modern amenities and rich cultural experiences without sacrificing comfort or connectivity. Number 1. Portugal. Portugal earns the top spot by offering an unrivaled combination of European stability, rich culture, and exceptional affordability, creating a lifestyle that is both sustainable and deeply enriching. The country's unique atmosphere is often described by the word saudade, a poignant blend of melancholy and contentment that reflects its deep historical roots and connection to the sea. Life here moves at a human pace, centered around long meals with friends, exploring dramatic Atlantic coastlines, and enjoying a year-round mild climate that encourages outdoor living. While Lisbon and Porto have seen significant cost increases, a $1,500 budget is perfectly suited for Portugal's charming secondary cities. In Porto, A stunning city with its iconic riverfront and port wine cellars, a one-bedroom apartment in a traditional neighborhood can be found for $600 to $800. The historic university city of Coimbra offers even better value, as do towns in the Algarve like Lagos or Tavira, outside the peak tourist zones. Utilities for a modern apartment typically cost $120 to $180 monthly. Daily life is affordable and high quality. A monthly grocery budget of $300 allows for fresh local produce, seafood, and excellent Portuguese wine. A coffee in a cafe costs under $1.50, and a three-course lunch at a local tasca is around $12 to $15. Portugal's efficient train network makes exploring the country affordable and easy. The decisive advantage is Portugal's clear and accessible D7 visa pathway. Designed for retirees and passive income earners, it requires proof of stable income, which can be as low as the Portuguese minimum wage, which is well under $1,500, making it one of the most attainable residency visas in the European Union. This visa grants access to Portugal's excellent public health care and can lead to permanent residency and citizenship. The pros are compelling: outstanding safety, a welcoming local population, world-class food and wine, and easy travel access to the rest of Europe. The primary cons are a famously slow bureaucracy when processing paperwork and rising popularity that is increasing costs in the most sought-after areas. Portugal is the ultimate choice for those seeking a stable, high-quality European lifestyle with a clear path to long-term residency. It is ideal for retirees, digital nomads, and families looking for safety, culture, and a relaxed pace of life in a beautiful, welcoming country. So, there you have it. 12 incredible paths to a life where your money works for you, not the other way around. From the Balkans to the beaches of Brazil, the world is full of opportunities. But this is just the beginning. The next step is all on you. Your adventure is waiting. Now go out there and find it. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, feel free to like the video and subscribe for more. And in the comments below, I'd love to know, which of these countries are you most excited about? Or if you've lived in any, share your tips with the community. See you at the next one.